Okay guys, so today I would like to show you how to make this coaster. It's beginner friendly and super fast, super easy, and as you see, this is in a tail color, this is in the white. You can pick any color your heart desires, and yeah, I can't wait to show you. So let's get started. So for these crochet coasters I use Bernat Handicrafter cotton yarn. It's very easy to get like in every Michaels or even Walmart. So there are also so many color options. So I like this yarn, and I use the double string. So I usually just buy the two skeins of the same color and pull the string from each skein, and yeah, use just the double string. And for one skein is recommended hook size 5 millimeter, and because I crochet with the double strings, I use 6.5 millimeter hook. So you need the yarn, the hook, and also the scissors just to cut the yarn, and I guess we can start the pattern. Okay, and also for the coasters, I would highly recommend to use the cotton yarn. So, like I showed you, the Bernat. Of course, you can use the acrylic, but if you're gonna use it under the hot pots or hot mugs, right, with your coffee or anything, I think that it's better if you use the cotton. So it won't melt or it won't like burn, that easily. So yeah, this is just my recommendation, but of course if you have just the acrylic yarn and you can wait to do those coasters, just feel free to do so, but be careful. And also with washing, I wouldn't you should just wash it in cold water. So yeah, this is just about the yarn, and yeah, let's just start to do it. Okay, so I'm gonna use white color for this tutorial. So as I said, I use double string, so I pulled one string from each skein. Or if you buy the whole, like a ball, like a bigger ball, I know that they sell like a bigger Bernat, like a value skein. I would just split it on two balls, and yeah, make just the two strings like that. So now let's start with the slip knot. So how I do slip knot is that I wrap my yarn around two fingers just like that, and then I create like a X shape. So I hold it with my thumb, and the rest of the yarn I just with my rest of the fingers grab the hook, slide it out like under the first loop, and grab the second one, pull, and with my tail I just tied the knot right to the hook, but not too much because we have to make the foundation chain and we need a space just right here to go through. So now let's make a 13 foundation chain, and how we do it is that we make yarn over, pull up the loop, and this is our first chain. The chain on our hook doesn't count as a chain, so remember that. So now we have one chain, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So now I have 13 foundation chains, so it looks like that. And the crochet coaster is only in single crochet, so it's super easy. Now we skip this first chain because this chain counts as a turning chain, so I'll show you in the next rows what I mean with that. So we skip that and we insert the hook in our second chain from the hook. So this loop doesn't count as a first chain, but from the hook. So this is 1, 2 in the 2, and we pretty much insert the hook right below here in that V shape. So we insert the hook, you yarn over, pull up the loop. Now I have 2 loops on my hook, yarn over and pull through 2, and this is our first single crochet. So now we don't skip any chain, and we just continue. So this is our next chain right next to the single crochet we just made. So we insert the hook, yarn over, pull up the loop. So now I have 2 chains on my loop hook, yarn over and pull through, and now we have the second chain. I promise the next row is gonna be way easier. It's always the first row with the foundation chain, it's always the hardest. So yeah, just be patient with that. So again, I do insert the hook, yarn over, pull up the loop. I have 2 chain on my hook, yarn over, pull up the loop. So this is how we make the single crochet, and this is what you're gonna use for the rest of the pattern. Okay, now I have the last chain to make the single crochet, so let's do that. Let's do single crochet, yarn over, pull up the loop, yarn over, pull up the through 2. So now I have first row, so now you can see how it looks. And now let's start with the second row. So now what we do is, so we finish the last single crochet, and we do just yarn over, pull up the loop. So we created just the 1 chain, and it's our turning chain. So now after that chain, we turn our project like a book page. And now, because this chain is as a turning chain only, so we insert the hook right into the first stitch right here. So now you see the little like hole there. So this is where you will insert the hook. So now again is the single crochet. So like I said, it's super easy. So we do yarn over, pull up the loop. You have 2 chains on the loop hook, yarn over and pull through 2. And this is our first single crochet of the second row. And this is how we do it. So again, you see this little hole, so we insert the hook. So I have actually, when I see it from the top, you can see the V shape right on top of my hook. So this is exactly what we need. And make the single crochet until the end of the row. And like I said, this is way easier the second row and many and more after. So it's gonna be quicker too. So now don't forget about the last stitch. So it's right here. We make the last single crochet, and this is our second row. Now let's get the third one. So again, we have to make the turning chain, just 1 chain, turn our project like a book, and oh no, yarn over. And now we make the first single crochet of the third row right in the first stitch, because this is just a turning chain. So we just insert the hook, yarn over, pull up the loop, yarn over, pull the loop through 2, and this is how you continue the rest of the pattern. Okay, so now I made a few rows because I want to show you how to count the rows, and I have 5, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the best, like if you're not sure, I would just a little bit spread it like that, and you can see it more clearly your rows. So this is the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. It's pretty much hard to explain it for me right now, but I hope that you can see it. I think that it is very visible, and especially when you like spread it like that, and you can see exactly the row. So now we have 5. I have 5, and you're gonna make in total 13 rows. So it is the same the number of the stitches, but and also it depends on your tension. So you're gonna have like slightly rectangle or squarish coaster. So of course, if you wanna have it more rectangle, you will add more rows. If you wanna have it exactly square, so then you can maybe make less or more. So it's pretty much I don't wanna give you like exact the pattern, because I think everyone will get a little different like a size, because as I said, it depends on your tension, how you crochet. So but yes, this is the basic one. So I'll be back when I finish my square rectangle coaster. Okay, so now I'm done with my 13 rows, and yeah, so now I'm done. Now how to secure secure your work, any work, is that I just do yarn over, pull up the loop like the chain, and like when I'm here, I just cut the yarn like right here and just make it a little bit longer, because we're gonna use these tails, like this end tail and also this one, the beginner one, as a fringe. So we're gonna just hide it there. So let's make it a little bit bigger. You can always cut it like later more. It depends how long you want the fringe. So now I just pull and I created the knot, and this is how I secure my coaster. So now it's yeah, it actually gave me the rectangle shape. So now let's do the fringe. Okay, so now let's do the fringe. You can use for the fringe even like a book or some any other object that you can just go like around. I use just my hand just for this, so I don't need any like exact measurements. I just know that I want that long fringe like out of each stitch, so just like that. And now you just have to like wrap the yarn, like the double string, just around your hand, or whatever you will choose to do, just like that, like a couple times. And then I will cut yarn just right here. So I have to I have to change my hands. I'll cut the yarn right here, and then just on the half right here. So now this is how long my fringe is gonna be. And now what to do, I think that the best way is actually that, with the hook to attach the strings. So now, because we have this tail and we just want to hide our fringe, like like in the fringes, so like you see right here, so I think that this one is where the tail is like hidden, and I have pretty much like 4 strings out of each stitch. So we will just grab one string from my just from this pack, and I'll fold it like that, just like on half. So I have the loop here. I insert the hook in the first stitch right next to the tail, and I grab the my string for the fringe, and I will also, yeah, okay, I'll make it just like that. Yes, and I just pull the loop through that stitch, and now I'll grab also the tail and that string, yarn over, and pull through that loop. So this is how I secure my fringe. So this is my first fringe. Now let's do the second one. Now I'm gonna grab 2 strings, because I wanna have like the 4 strings pretty much from like from each stitch. Again, I fold it on half, so I just prepare the loop right here, insert the hook in my second stitch, grab that loop, I pull through, do like all the rest of the fringes around the hook, and pull through that loop. And this is how I secure my fringe. Alright, so let's do another one. Again, I will fold it on half, insert the hook in the third stitch, I will pull up the loop, all the yarns over, and pull through, and this is how I attach my fringe. So this is how you do it for the rest of this row. So you're gonna have like a 13 fringes, and also the same way here. And just for this one, again, you will take just the one fringe. I'll show you. And I'll insert the hook. This is actually my first row. So you see that they're like just the one, like a one line of the strings here. So this is my first stitch. And then I'll again fold on half the string, pull through, and now I'll grab also the tail, yarn over, and pull through. So this is how I attached the fringe. Okay, and I'll be back with you soon. Okay, so now I made the all fringes there. So now I just make it nice. You can either like brush it out or just with your fingers. So you will have, so now you know like that this is pretty much like this is the tail, right? So now let's just grab the scissors and just cut it. I just like to do it like that and just cut it. So you will make the side even. And now the other side. Yeah, just like to do it when I just hold it and then I can see it too. Okay, so now the whole coaster is done. Like I said, it's super easy, super fast, and it makes like a nice gift. Yeah, a nice gift, and you can make actually for those two skeins, I would say maybe 2 or 3 coasters. So yeah, very inexpensive and also handmade with all love. Alright, so I hope that you like it. Please feel free to subscribe. There are more contents coming, and feel free to follow me on Instagram or Facebook. I also have my website and blog with my patterns. So yeah, just feel free to check it out, and I hope that I'll stay with you in touch. So have a great day.